Ang sena kasi dyan, ang INC, if you're just gonna look at the history, correct me if I'm wrong, kayong INC o kung anti-INC man kayo, hindi nila iniwanan yung mga sinuportahan nila. Si ERAP, hindi nila iniwanan. Bex, nagpa-EDSA 3 ang INC. At yung INC, naalala niyo yung EDSA 3? EDSA 3 happened May 2002, which is several months after EDSA 2.
EDSA 2, oo.
Mas maraming tao yung EDSA 2.
EDSA 3.
Ay, EDSA 3. Di ba hindi nila iniwanan sa ERAP? Binaboy-baboy na ng tao si ERAP. Natanggal na ng revolusyon ng INC. Diba?
But they stood by him.
They stood by ERAP. Parang palabra de honor. I don't know much about INC, no? Pero that's how I read it. It's like palabra de honor na ito ang sinuportahan namin, sinuportahan ng grupo. So hanggang dulo. Parang ganyan, di ba? Parang ano kasi yan, sinuportahan namin ang pagka-presidente niya. Hanggang dulo tayo. Ngayon kay VP Sara and President Marcos, they are put in a bind because INC supported both. Ngayon, magaling yung pagkakaposition ng INC.
Correct. Oo.
No, hindi nila nilalabanan si BBM. Bagkus, ginamit nila yung sinabi ni BBM in order to make a stand against the impeachment of
Yes. Correct.
Bigyan ng corona ang INC.
Correct. Talaga, ayan na. The way they phrase yung kanilang stand is basically putting BBM in a situation wherein don't give us a reason para iwanan ka. Well, it's up to the president kung gaano niya ipupush yung kanyang position, and if the president is not going to push for his position, he's actually pushing INC away. Kasi INC supported him because of palabra de honor, because of ganyan. Now, if you're not gonna be true to your words, then INC would not have any choice. Kasi they cannot support someone who is not true to his words. Diba, Cheese Escudero? May mga kumukontak sa aking mga taga-INC, no? Sabi ni ganun, Miss Joey, chill lang kayo. Meron lang kaming mga ginagawa ngayon. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala. Yung sinabi ng INC na yan, gagawin yan.
Ihiwalay ninyo yung individual INC members sa INC as a church. Magkaiba yun. Sabihin nila, paano si ganyan? Bex, hindi po siya ang INC. Ang INC po is yung pamunaan at yung simbahan. Sa community. Ang ano ko lang talaga dyan is dito na nagkasubukan. Kasi nga, again, wala pa ako nabalita ang INC nang iwan sila sa ere.
And that's very crucial for a religious organization. The religious organization should serve as a conscience of the Filipino people. Ano yung paniniwala ninyo? Ano yung paninindigan nyo on certain issues, ganyan. You are not there to directly meddle dun sa political affairs or whatnot, but you can actually provide guidance kung ano dapat yung gawin ng mga tao, ano dapat yung mga choices nila. Si INC kasi nagra-rise siya sa occasion pagka na-challenge kung ano yung paniniwala niya. Yun nga, yung paniniwala niya in the past, they were very consistent. Kung yun yung pinaniwalaan nila, pinaninindigan nila. Yung Catholic Church ngayon, na very, very anti-Marcos, and right now is not doing anything, not even lifting a finger sa pag-criticize sa Marcos administration. I mean, how can you be an effective conscience?
Well, iba rin kasi ang history kasi ng INC. The Catholic Church is a traditional elite. INC is not a traditional elite. INC is the indigenous Filipino religious group. Correct me if I'm wrong yung mga taga-INC dito. Yung founder kasi niyan, it has a place in history din kasi yung pagkakatayo ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Kasi it was formed during the colonial era by a native Filipino. So parang meron yung anti-colonial, di ba? Di ba meron yung anti-colonial aspect, yung INC. Tama ba? Just correct me if I'm wrong about the anti-colonial undertone.
That's not only true sa iglesia, I would say. For example, yung Aglipayan, Aglipayan also is parang yung meron talaga siyang Filipino flavor na approach sa Catholic belief. Kasi ang difference nila, allowed yung marriage no sa mga pari di ba? Pero yung mga some practices and is quite similar. And other malalaking Filipino religious organization would have that kind of undertone.
Kaya nga 'di ba? I think this was during their anniversary. Anniversary ba 'to? Yung pinuno nila yung buong Rojas Boulevard.
Oo. Ito yung time na yung panahon ni Pinoy ba 'to? Yung tinutukoy mo.
2014. Kaya nga, at that moment, INC showed we can mobilize this large number of people. Parang, that's from a political perspective, no? Kung ikaw political operator kayo na makikita mo, grabe tong INC. Can you imagine na kapag mobilize sila ng ganyang karaming tao at lang to NCR at Karatig Bayan. Kaya nung EDSA 3, na mas malaki sa EDSA 2, kasi hindi kasi siya kinover ng mainstream media. The mainstream media killed it. No, parang it's just there, it's the big elephant in the room. Pero girl, kung ngayon nangyari yung EDSA 3 na led by INC, tapos kayo